he was for a minute. So let's reset the top 5 Blunderbust cars. It's the roadside auto parts #1 of Troy Ferdinando, the tap racing automobile, leading the way. He's out of Huntington. Running second right now, Valley Street President John Clancy, the Mako painting number 71. Running third, Island Parts Outlet number 29 of your defending Blunderbust champion, Kevin McCourt, Island Parts Outlet out of Smithtown with us for the first time here tonight. We want to welcome John from Island Parts Outlet to the races. Good run for Michael Schwartz, car number 14, the Bates Industries East Coast Well Drilling number 14. He's running fourth. And Chris Chirico, good job by the driver of the tiny car, Hummel Plumbing and Heating number 87. He's running fifth. The Pepsin Kid, Russell Savoy, the GD Collision automobile. Why do we call him the Pepsin Kid, folks? Russell Savoy, always smiling, a nice big smile he enjoys. So we call him the Pepsin Kid. He'll probably get sponsorship from Pepsin that's still around. Okay, Steven?
So Troy Ferdinando is going to take down his first win of 1995. Car number 1. His second, car number 71 of John Clancy. He's also looking to take down his first win of his career in that car. Look at the heavyweights that have come to the front. 5 laps down, 15 laps remain. There's plenty of racing to go. Troy Ferdinando to the inside, John King Clancy to the outside, Kevin McCourt, Michael Schwartz, Chris Chirico. Watch him rock and roll up at turn number 3. Bruce Snow with the green flag in hand. He lets it go. We're back. The Blunderbust racing.
go down trackside to find out. The driver, Michael Schwartz, is okay, ladies and gentlemen. How about a round of applause? He's getting out of the car now. Big round of applause to let him know we're glad he's okay for Michael Schwartz. That gate took a lick. And we will have a lengthy caution flag period here while we take a look at that gate in turn 4. And it's going to simply come off the pin. He hit it right at the worst possible spot where the hinges are for the gate. But the good news is Michael Schwartz out of the car and okay. The caution flag is out. Car turn. Blunderbust fishermen on pole for the moment. The wrecker has been backed in to try to help the repair of the turn 4 gate. Schwartz 14. Alright. To the raceway. Both how what the race car competitors wanted to see part of what goes on here. Part of that repair.
She would mention real quick when he said it's
a sledgehammer. Had an Annandale on his highway. Well, that's on McGrady. The nuts, lines, and accessories. Now doing the final preparation for the game. General. Mine will always go to the Don't forget next week. They're going to be in a rush day. Everybody's fired up. We're ready to get back at it. Here's little Mr. Young. He's ready. He's ready. The Wall Tools will have their Bushman National car here, part of the Wall Tools Riverhead Building Supply Charge and Comeback Memorial. Next Saturday night, don't forget the Wall Tools Bushman National car, Friday, August the 14th. Not Friday, what am I saying? Monday, August the 14th. Riverhead Building Supply. Okay. The field in motion once again. Great job by the Riverhead Raceway track crew. Sonny Danseski of Ironman Welding. Trevor Transport, Bill Dennis and his entire gang. Beats towing. What a job by everybody. From 40 minutes later, they figured a half hour. They were fight then, but nevertheless, we are ready to enter back down. Get back to some great cartoons night. Blunderbust Racing. Grandma, put your teeth in your pocket. It's going to be an end.
sucking out. Yeah. Oh, you'll be surprised.
Yeah, well, I do have to say
All right, back at it. 5 laps remain. They have repaired both the 55 of Ed Bubba's Wickle, the champion auto parts machine, and the Guardian Rivet number 66 at Tim White. What a job by those crews to get those automobiles back out. Of course, they had the cushion of the gate repaired away. We're ready to get back at it. Caution flag remains out.
66.
5 laps to go.
Yeah, she's down on the first part. Yeah.
Next time by, the field will be shown the turn 3 signal, and we'll be back at it.
Yeah, yeah, in fact, he...
First of all, we'll pull the yellow flag over to what site that is, and he'll now point to turn number 3 to tell these competitors we'll be back out of there for 40 minutes away from the repair to the gate in the cartoons night. Blunderbust feature event. Oh, baby. Gonna be huge. course. John Clancy, the Mako number 71, running third. The G&B Collision Stolen One Racing number 32 for Russell Civil, and the Pepsi and Kid running fourth and fifth. The AAA Auto Body Supply, RT Motorsports number 45 of Ron Gardner. Back at it.
Tonight. Getting dizzy?
And now this one will play out here at the Cartoon Night Blunderbust feature event. Up next will be the Charger feature event. Plus one barn burner from the Charger automobile. Personal, pointing to turn number 3. Get ready to let us go one more time. Representatives of Cartoons and Donaldson will be making the trophy presentation in Victory Lane at the conclusion of this event. John Clancy in the 2 laps that remain. Get by number 29 and give it a look. We're going to find out. Blunderbust feature event here tonight. Oh, look at these 2 Irish guys coming down the front straightaway now. He looks like Jimmy Gilbert. Got deep this week. Yeah, right then. Nolan's in Outlet. Folks, if you don't think Nolan Alfred is Irish, that white hat, just take a look at him here on the front straightaway. Yes, St. Patrick's Day. Kevin McCoy. Oh, this is the longest Blunderbust race that we have seen. Blunderbust automobile, green, white, checker, Bruce Knoll point to turn 3. And what point? Blunderbust competitor. Get back at it. Set to go. One more time. Charger feature next. Kevin McCord, John Clancy, Russell Savoy, Bill Wegman, Steve DiBerselli, last week's feature event winner, cracked the top 5 in front of the 25 on the 30. We're at it one more time. In the Island Parts Outlet, number 29, it's Kevin McCord. We need the card to
We are just past the halfway point in the 1995 racing season at Riverhead Raceway, and the competition for the track championships are shaping up to be spectacular in most divisions. Let's take a look at these battles in our mid-season report. They are the point leaders heading into the month of August, and the pressure to perform is on with only a handful of races remaining. No one is more accustomed to this pressure than four-time modified champion Don Howe. Consistency is Howe's middle name, and his two-time defending championship team already has a commanding 78-point lead over the rest of the pack.
Well, we still got a lot of racing left here, and got another double-point show, and 50 points a night, so things can change real quick now.
He can be beat. He needs to have a couple of rough nights like everybody else has. So far, he's avoided them, and that's to his credit as well.
I just have to start winning more races, and I have to go for broke at this point now.
Going for broke may not be enough for those trying to catch the Chargers' top point man, Mike Waslonis. Skip Von Holt is his closest adversary, 88 points behind. While others have had their share of misfortune, Waslonis has somehow always managed to finish up front. The only blemish to his record, the 21 has yet to visit victory lane.
I'm looking for everyone to pull over and let me win one night.
I think if we do well on the double point night, we'll be all right. We should be able to catch him.
He is not going to win it uncontested. You heard it right here. I'll be there. You can count on it.
For the first time in 3 years, fans can count on a figure 8 championship race that comes right down to the wire. The top 4 in the division are only separated by 34 points. Ralph Tasso has been the division's most dominant driver with 5 victories. And if it were not for missing opening night, Tasso may have been untouchable.
It really hurt me drastically. Like I said, we weren't going to come out. We decided to, and we started on a good foot.
I'm just trying to finish races, try to finish up in the top 3 if I can without wrecking. I think I got a good shot.
We need a lot of luck. We don't have the big dollar cars that they have, and we need a lot of luck to get in there.
Now it's just going to lay into whoever's got the best equipment and drives the best. It's like starting the season all over with the way everything's tightened up in the last month.
During the last month, the Blunderbust point lead has changed hands a few times. Right now, it's a dead heat between Rob Gardner and defending champ Kevin McCourt. But there may be a couple of other players in this mix before the season is done.
Luck goes one way for us and another way for somebody else. We got a shot at it.
It's a tough run. Everybody's been consistent. You got to be right on top each week. We thought we had to pick up the pace a little again, and we've been trying real hard. We had a couple weeks of bad luck.
I'm going to try and play it safe, but I'm going for more feature wins than I am the championship this year. That's my goal. I'm not really too worried about championship. I got that trophy already.
The trophy dash in the late model division is the best yet. Right now, it's anyone's race, with the top 7 just 42 points apart. Some have been big winners, yet inconsistent. Others have just hung in there throughout the season.
It's like you're starting from the start of the season, and it's going to be a good championship fight.
We're happy to be where we are at this point of the season. We're having a good year. We're just going to try and hold out for the rest of the year and hope to finish in the top 5 in points.
Oh, you know I have a shot at it. I don't quit. I'm definitely not a quitter. If I quit, it would have been home this week.
It's wide open. We got a double point 50 lapper, and we're just going to put our nose to the grindstone, do the best we can, and let the chips fall where they may.
Today's late model report is brought to you by All Pro Auto Parts. All Pro, your auto parts specialist.
Roger Oxy did a bang-up job at the end of June, putting his number 39 into victory lane for the 3rd time this season. Just a week later, the late models made a mess of the track. Dan Giovanelli kept his number 28 out of the wrecks and managed to bang his way past Ed Whalen to take the lead and the win. The next week, Tony Urbina had his eyes glued to his rearview mirror. That's because Eddie Denseski was coming on strong. After doing his best to get around Urbina, Denseski taps the 26 with 2 laps to go. Urbina spins, clearing the way for Denseski to cross the finish line first. Just 7 days later, Urbina was back in the thick of things. David Royce complained the 26 sent him into the wall. But as soon as racing resumed, Urbina jumped out front and stayed there for the win. Bad luck played a big part in the July 22nd feature. Buzzy Erickson worked his way into the lead, only to get a flat on the last lap. That let rookie Larry LaFontaine jump up front and nail down his 2nd win of the year.
The last 3 weeks, I had no luck, 0 luck. Here we go. It didn't look like we were going to get the feature tonight, but I just stayed in it, and here we are.
Last week, Dan the Man put on a real show. Giovanelli started 4th, but it didn't take him long